Hello lamp fans. This week, I got a few new lamps. I guess I got 3 oil lamps, and I got some glass shades too for the house for restoration, electrical stuff. But anyhow, so there was a online auction, and I bid, and I got what I wanted. So I got this guy here. So this is a Wanzer mechanical lamp. Now I already have one of these. And there's the motor running nicely. So it's a mechanical vented lamp. Now, it's all there other than the fact it is missing the top piece. So I do have another one of those. I do have a Wanzer over here. It should be in my collection, but this is the shop, but I don't have my museum set up, so it's not there. So there it is right there. So I actually got this one about a year and a half, a couple of years ago, and I pulled the motor assembly out of it because it wasn't working reliably. And I did send it to my clock guy, and he completely rebuilt it, basically for the sum of $200. I was kind of floored, but these lamps would retail for about $500-600, I'd say. I didn't have a ton of money into it, so I'm still good. So this one here, I think the nickel finish is stripped, and I did have this one working, but it's nice to have another one here. So I got this one, and I took the base off and pulled the motor out, and it was completely seized, not really working. It was kind of gross. So anyway, all I did was hit it with some liquid wrench and touch it a few times, and it's actually been running for a couple hours now. So I just think it really needs a cleanup, possibly in the ultrasonic cleaner, get some of the gunk off of it. So I'll let it unwind, and then I'll do that. Not at the auction, but I did pick this up at one of the antique guys that I know that I stopped in. So I got this nice new Rochester. It's an early one, so it's about an 1890s because of that knob. It's not complete. It was electrified. It actually had electrical stuff in it, and I pulled it off and gave it to him. I said, I don't want to take that home. But the finish is really nice. Hard to see it really in this light. It's got a nice finish. The burner is missing its gallery. It's missing the flame spreader. It's missing the wick riser mechanism inside, like the sleeve. And the wick tube has been, well, it's got a split in it, and it's got some bends. Now, I know I can fix that. It's a long-term project. Definitely going to put that aside. It'd be a good parts lamp, I guess. Meanwhile, I didn't pay a ton for that, so that's good. Also working on this guy here. So this is a big, it's inverted right now. It's upside down. It's a big, heavy glass shade, and it's circa 1910. So it's perfect for the house. I'll use this in one of the hallways. It's very heavy. Got to weigh about 10 pounds. And here's the chains for it over here. So it came with these chains, and these are heavy steel chains. They're all rusty. It has little brass push throughs, and it had this socket assembly on it. That might have been changed. But anyway, I have some nice heavy brass chain here. I have a couple sections of that. So I think I'm just going to restring it with that. It didn't come with a canopy mount, but I have some stuff here to make it. So I just think I'm going to do it with that. It'll look like $1 million. Other lamp I got, I've never had one of these before. It's called an angle lamp. And so basically it would sit up on the wall. So I got the tape on it from the auction, and I don't know if I can hone in on this. Upside down, let's turn it around, it's all right. And it says, the Angle Lamp Company, New York, patent in the US and foreign countries. So that includes us up here in Canada. It's pretty much all there. It's a really kind of cool setup. Sits on a wall. This canister piece actually pulls up and pulls straight out like a bottle, and you fill it, and then you flip it upside down. It's got a stopper on the bottom, and so it just kind of burps out as much as you want. I would need 2 hands to pull it apart. It comes apart quite easily. Then it came with the glass. The original one, it appears, it does have a little split in it, a crack in it up top here. So it would sit on the end like that, and then it would have a chimney piece, another glass piece to go on top. Which I don't have, so I'll hunt for that. That's a nice little piece. I mean, I think I paid less than $40 for that, so that's actually a good find, because they make these in chandelier styles and multiple burners, I should say, and chandeliers, and people really, there's a whole bunch of people out there just collect you know, angle lamps. But as I said, I've never seen one. I've never seen one for $40 in my life. So that's a good find. And I guess the last thing I got was this glass shade here. So it's just early glass. I'd say it's a 1920. Not sure what it came off, but it's good for parts, good for reusing and stuff like that. So those are the lamps I kind of got this week. Also working on this pan lamp that I got last year. Finally got around to, I had to get new chains for it. So that's the same brass chain. I had to get it from the States last time I was down and brought it up, and it's been sitting here. It had like, you know, swag lamp chain, modern swag lamp chain. It got swapped out for some particular reason. Somebody changed the height of it and then wanted to change it back, and the chains got lost. So I have this pretty much ready to go. I just got to do some final connections. That's kind of the original ugly finish, oxide finish on the inside that you don't see. But this outside, I totally repatinated it. So it's got this antique brass finish to it. So that wasn't too big a deal to do that. I really enjoyed that, actually. I did that last summer, last spring, I should say. And it's been sitting in a box since. So I'm just going to finish off on that. So that's pretty much it this week. I think next week I'm going to possibly shoot a controversial video about these guys, the distributor, and not having what we need to burn our lamps, and possible price increase as well. There is a 31% price increase for 2022 from 2020 and 2021. It's kind of making these things not cost effective anymore, and I don't know, I'd like to get some feedback. So next week I'll shoot a video on that. And anyway, if you see anything you guys want to know about, just drop me a line. Anyway, have yourselves a great day.